Hello, everyone. Hello. All right, I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes, more like seconds, to see if anyone joins me, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get right on to it. Hi, Sheena. Hello. Thanks for letting me know you joined in. I appreciate it. Happy Self-Care Sunday, love. Yes. So today is about our good to see you too. Good to see you too. So today is about our circle of influence. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with evaluating your circle of influence. The people that you are calling your friends, the people who you spend a lot of time with, even people you're associating with. So I want to first start off and say, people are always like, I'm around real good people who got good vibes and blah 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 blah, but what is good to you? What does that mean? What is good people? What is good vibes? I want you to take some paper out and some pen, or your phone, use your notes, whatever is best for you, your laptop, and think about, what does good mean to you? What is good people? What does that mean to you? Okay. I hope it does encompass people who are enriching your life. Okay. Now, you can find people who enrich your life, for family, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, and now you even have to say your virtual or your social media circles or whatever. We have all these groups, and we have people DMing each other, people following each other, this and that. Who are you following? Who are you engaging? Who are you spending time with? Because even when you are logged into your Instagram, your Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, you are still making time. You're exposing yourself. You're giving your mental space. You're giving your physical, your spiritual out. So who is in that circle? Who are you following? Hi, Dr. Jocelyn Allen Thomas. Hello. Nice to see you, love. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. So, the benefits of reevaluating your circle, or making sure that you're surrounding yourself with good people, or people who enrich your life. The benefits are boosting your happiness, reducing stress, it helps you cope, and it encourages a positive lifestyle. Smooches. And it encourages a positive lifestyle. You need to have people that you can go to even when you're down in the dumps, when you're not at your 110%, when you're not at your best, that you can go to and get some good out of it. I get this all with my girlfriends, and this is why I have spent plus years with them. But today I had a really good conversation with one of my girlfriends, because I was down in the dumps. I was down in the dumps today, and I don't want to say down in the dumps, just more of like, where am I spending my energy? What am I doing? It's starting to feel a little overwhelming, right? And I had to break some things down, and I was able to do that with one of my very, very, very good friends, my best friend, and I'm thankful for that. And now I've been encouraged to take this task first, the next task, right? I mean, my Sansies is in here, my LSs are in here, my encouragers, my motivators, my inspirations are in here, and they can tell you right now that I'm always calling on them to, like, I need help. Never be afraid to reach out to help. And you always want to be able to spend time with people who are going to give some good back to you. always, shoot it straight to you. If you need to, like, look, I'm noticing this. You may want to think about reevaluating that. You don't want yes people all around you, okay? I have some prompts for you. Please, if you don't have a journal, get one. I'm pretty sure all of us have stated this in our lives to get a journal. I am asking you to get you a journal. Call it self-care journal, your journal, my prompts, whatever, or some type of space where you can write, where you can think, where you can type, whatever is best for you. This is the one I'm still working in, okay? So I have some prompts for you. Who are the people you spend most of your time with? I want you to list them, obviously. Okay? Then I want you to think about, do they make you feel like you have what it takes to reach your goal? Do they encourage you to reach your goal? Do you feel energized? And is there anyone that you may need to take out or reduce time with? Okay, so I really like the question, do you feel energized? Because if you're always getting off the phone or coming from someone's house or whatever, and you just feel depleted, you feel like you got more drama than the next, and it ain't even your drama, you have to take a step back, okay? And there's no problem if, especially, hopefully, they're mature enough to handle the conversation to say, hey, I gotta take a step back. I got some things to work on myself, okay? Just simply have that conversation if you can. But you don't want to spend too much time with people who are not giving you the enrichment that you need. In every situation, there are learning curves, learning situations, and that's okay. Please do understand that. But there are times where you have to be able to say, I can no longer, this is now taking a toll on me. This is not really influencing me to do well in my life. And it's okay to move on. Okay? Listen. So, I did a little bit of research. According to the American Psychology Association, things that we are worried about is 62% is money and 61% is work. These are the things that stress us, okay? So you want to make sure you find someone or have people in your life who you can work with, that you can bounce ideas off of, who can encourage you to do positive things, to keep that stress low. Okay, so going to work every day, stressing out about the toxic workplace, or maybe not having work, or whatever the case is, money is low, the debts are high, whatever the case may be. Yes, good old APA. You gotta be able to reach out to people who are savvy, who are doing well, who are pivoting. Reach out to them so that you can get ideas as well, and you guys can exchange ideas. You never know how you can bless somebody with what you know. So just be willing to have that open influence. Now, I did do let me see what Sheena said. Agreed, if they're always taking, depleting you and never refilling that cup, then you have to spend less time or cut them off completely, depending on. Absolutely. And friend, family, foe. Y'all heard me say it, okay? Now, the Circle of Influence by Stephen R. Covey. I'm going to show you my little drawing that I bet you can look this up on Google. You will find it, okay? So, and I'm not going to make a template for this. I think that you can find it, and I think that you can just even list it if you wanted to. But I'm going to show you my little, if you can see it, my little circle here. It's kind of hard for me to know if you guys can see it. All right. Now, what I have on this page is our circle of concern. I'm going to start from the inner. Circle of control, circle of influence, and circle of concern. Okay? Circle of control are things you can actually do something about. Circle of influence may be things that you can't do anything about. And circle of circle of concern. Oh, I'm sorry. Circle of concern is things that you cannot do anything without. Circle of influence, or maybe things that there's some things you can do about, but mostly you can't do anything about. And circle of control are things you can actually have control over. So I want us to focus on the things that helps us be more productive, and to help us focus on being proactive. Okay, so this tool is a good tool. You can read up on it. It really is a tool of resilience. Okay, and let me tell you something. Proactive people, hi Bean. Proactive people focus on their circle of influence. Okay, it helps us, obviously, when we are focusing on our circle of influence. It helps us be more proactive. It helps us to do what we say we're going to do, and building trust with others. Okay, so we're able to be present. It helps us grow, and it helps us to be able to choose our battle. The key is to focus on the things you can influence. So the things that you can influence, you want to focus on, because that's the things that you're going to be good at. The things that you cannot change, you need to enlist others to help you. Let me know if that makes sense. Can I get a thumbs up if that made sense? I feel like I talked a little fast. Anybody? I'm giving it a second. I might have a delay. Does that make sense? The key is to focus on the things that you can control. The things that you cannot control, you want to elicit others for. So I can go to Sheena, and I can go to Dr. Jocelyn Allen Thomas when I need assistance with parenting, because they have kids and they've been doing this. Okay, so I'm a new mom. I need to elicit their help, and they're good to be in my circle of influence, because I am not always 110% knowing what I'm doing, right? Does that make sense? Thumbs up, anybody? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm assuming this makes sense. When we focus on our influence, this allows us to form partnerships, and it allows us to have direct influence over something in your circle of concerns. Okay, good. Thank you. But you may know other people who can help you with your circle of concerns. So remember, the circle of concerns, those are things like, my concern is taking care of my household, having a job, making my business work, blah, blah, blah. My circle of concerns. I may not always have control over all the things that happen within those concerns, or may not have the knowledge, or whatever the case may be, to make sure every aspect is taken care of. So I need to make sure that I have a good circle of influence to help me handle my circle of concerns. Okay, so that is the reason why we want to once again reevaluate who is in your circle. You do not want to have a whole bunch of people in your circle that you cannot connect with, that you cannot get help from, and that you cannot help either. Does that make sense? Because you want to build trust with others. I want to know that Sheena and Dr. Thomas can also come to me when there are certain situations that arise. But I also want to know that I can come to them when things arise and I may not be good at all of those things, because we're not good at everything. So focus on the things that you can control and that you are good at. Keep sharpening that knife, and those things that you cannot, reach out to your circle of influence. Okay? And these are the things that helps us to get unstuck. These are the things that help us to get motivated. These are the people who are going to tell us that we can do it. These are the people who are going to say, hey sis, I just read about self-care, and I can see how you can implement this into your business, or how you can implement this into your life. You want people who are going to encourage you, and you should also be an encourager. Okay? I feel like I said, does that make sense, a lot, and I apologize, but I just wanted to know I was connecting. You know it. And I appreciate you guys coming in and allowing me to use you guys as examples, and thank you for being a part of my circle of influence. So much love to everyone. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you as well. Once again, this is going to close out my mindset theme for July, and then we'll move on to the next theme next month. So I'll keep you guys updated. It will be you influence too. It's reciprocal. Always. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sheena. So I'm excited about next month's live schedule. I'll be posting that tonight, and hopefully you guys keep coming up on this journey with me. Once again, we're closing out on mindset, and today we just talked about our circle of influence and how it is important for us to get unstuck and change our mindset. Okay? Now, I would love to see you guys in the calm room so that we can get prepared for our week. Okay, we're going to just do a guided meditation. It should be no more than 5 minutes, 7 minutes or so. All right. I'll see you over in the calm room. Bye.